And hello, everybody, once again to the Inspectors. Yay! Right here on twitch.tv/Gilding Light. Ah, all right. And where you haven't seen the show before, let me get my words right. This fine group of people goes around Waterdeep and solves the strange and unusual. And right now we are decidedly outside of Waterdeep. But before we get to all that, introduce our players, I'd like to thank Gilding Light for giving us this space, and Sirenscape for all the music and sound and everything. And now, let's go to Crystal.
Hello. Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal Fear on Twitter and at Crystal pretty much ever. I am playing Sarissa Shiog, the changeling sword. At this point, is the strange.
Lori,
Hey everybody, my name is
Adam,
Hey everybody, I'm Adam. I am playing Rox Boulder and is a dwarf wizard slash cleric.
and Vera.
Hi, I'm Vera. You can find me just about everywhere at Vera Says Dragons. I'm playing Kane Ekaros, the Drow Paladin.
Yay, I'm DC, lovely dungeon master this evening. So, when last we left, does anyone want to recap? Okay, Vera.
we left Morrow.
We did leave Morrow, but we also found out that we had been in Morrow for approximately 8 months when we got stuck in a time loop. We had strange visions for Sarissa. We had you two getting out of a magical arcade, and we had Kane blowing all your minds with an accent drop. We talked to our benefactors and figured out where to go from here, went through the town, picked up some horses, and then began to travel outward once again because our mission had been time sensitive and it had been 8 months since our mission, which is alarming. Traveling was more or less stable until we got to a place where the horses could not go. We left our dogs to guard the horses and began traveling through a marsh or a
Swamp.
Upon entering the swamp, there were cries of something in pain. We went to investigate, and it knew Molly by name.
Nice rhyme.
Thank you. Planned that one, actually, so I'm proud of it. But that's where we ended off, and now we're all very confused. Because Molly, what secrets are you keeping?
0 secrets.
No. Doubt.
Press X.
So, this creature, as you're in the swamp, and again, the road is very narrow here. This swamp has overrun this area, except for this narrow patch of road leading in, blocking off pretty much all travel by cart, and you're only going to get through here if you walk single file. Rox had the rather pleasant smell of something baking heading to the west, and this lump of a creature lay before you, parts clearly missing, though it's made of mud and plants and earth and everything, and vines, and it's desperately trying to claw itself into the swamp. And this is when it looked over, and in a hollow, reedy voice, stared at Molly, acknowledged her.
From this distance, I recognize.
Insight check. If you can put a couple things together.
Or 21.
21. Okay. So this frame plant thing, the voice is different as well. I think back and remember that when you were running cargo for people in Waterdeep, there was a man an earth genasi called Singlethorn. This would appear to be him, except no longer looking like himself or quite sounding the same. You also remember that last you heard, someone had taken over the place that they call the Broken Hall, where you do all your stolen good business. Uh, halfling by the name of Scraps had taken over. Singlethorn was out, and that was the now he
Okay.
apparently is before you, except a very different.
Um, Molly looks back at her friend's cart and stay on your guard. I'll be right back. She'll hop down and kind of draw the dagger against her wrist and back, head toward see that it is actually them.
Hey, and again, you can only tell because you're just sort of putting the form together from what you remember and everything, and they're just clawing and looking at you. They go, and they keep crawling and trying to push themselves. Their legs clearly not working. There's a hole come out of their leg, out of their chest. Some of their arm is just gone.
Look like any kind of substance on them? At them? Like, do I feel like it's safe to touch them?
Yeah, they appear to just be, instead of that kind of hard rock skin that you were used to of the other Nazi, it's now plant material.
Thorn, I am coming, and I'll go over and try to like up as best I can, just half carry them back to the other
Carry them back to the
towards the cart.
or
Or not the cart, we left the cart. The
yeah,
people.
you had to leave the
My
cart
friends.
because the horses couldn't
Yeah.
go down the
Right.
right. So you lift him up, and he's, I mean, this kind of a 6 foot being, so you're and you just sort of drag him over, and he's just going. This whole time you're bringing him back. Now he's kind of reaching for it.
For the swamp, he's not reaching.
Yeah, for the swamp.
Well, I'll stop. You want take you? Are you? You looking like drawn to the swamp in an unnatural way? I feel like you actually need.
uh, like he needs it. Doesn't like there's any sort of magical effect that would spike anything on you.
Like help with your friend.
Yes. Wants to go to the swamp. But
That normal for your friend?
don't normally act outside. But
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to like help support swamp monster. I could try to heal him.
Okay.
yeah, magic rocks.
And
I have fine magic.
what do you do to heal?
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands. Okay. And
Yeah, I'd like to give him like 10 health.
10. Okay. You see part of the plant material, the vines sort of regrow and pop back to life. And on part of them, it's still quite hurt, as much as you can tell this creature is hurt. Um, and he breathes a little easier and kind of trying to stand on his own out of Molly's grip.
Did this.
Please, the swamp. And he just sort of wants you to let him go so he can get into the.
I'm gonna nod at help that, but I would like to insight check one more time just to like a good idea because it feels like a really bad one.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
Okay.
Kane does not realize that Molly is like worried about this. Molly nodded to Kane, so Kane's just gonna go, okay, and start, helping the guy into the swamp.
All right. All right. Yeah, everything seems on the up and up as far as you can tell.
Stay on edge a little bit. Sort of watch the perimeter comes at us. Walking along.
Okay. As you do that, and so you're both like supporting an arm, or
I don't think Molly will if Kane has it.
I
okay.
got this.
Yeah.
All right. So you're,
Big duff. Oh,
Question though,
yes.
because Sarissa is still on Kane's back.
yes.
Oh, are you? Oh.
yes.
Great. I love it.
All right. Yes. Oh.
I'm gonna say as they're all like off on their own, Rox is just doing like the
The two dogs are they all up by too?
yeah, the dogs are with the horses, so Rox is just by himself.
Oh.
Oh no, Rox, catch up.
You call over to Rox, or just kind of?
I will call back to him. Rox, you may as well come along.
Yeah, all right. Needs baked goods, anyways. Let's help the tree thing.
Rox.
So you drag the being once known as Single Thorn. Bump. As soon as his foot touches, it starts to kind of react. Swamp and it bubbles a bit, and you're about to step in. You can see where his foot clearly went down. Like this is going to start covering your pant leg now. That you, if you take another step, and let him go. You can walk into the swamp with him, but it's going to get muddy and deep really soon.
I'm gonna him. Alright, are you good?
Okay,
Walk is
and
this
he goes
good?
in and he takes another step, and it just sinks all the way in. The fire and the muck and the mud, and it starts to bubble around him.
You
Where
see
it
Kane
used
look
to
back
be.
at Molly and just go, did I just kill your friend?
I don't know. Thorn.
Should stay on the path.
Yeah, I'm boots are basically right on the edge of this swamp, just staring at Thorn.
And the bubbling grows more intense, starts popping, and then sort of a little bit of suction and a little mini wave of water comes up as this being you once knew as Single Thorn now appears, and he appears to be at least 6 feet tall, of just plant, twig, mud, sticks, smelling of moss. Of course, the whole area kind of does. Looks at you. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh.
No. Sorry. Had to heal myself. I am a king of this place now. I was murdered, or they thought they murdered my body here. I don't understand what happened. Now have a connection.
Why were you away from it? on you. That
Been trying to correct Red. Much be here the off.
okay. Red of what? This swamp?
And I traveled west. I act and was already feeling down by some folks that were trying to hunt me from the village up north away, leaving me a monster, as I suppose should.
Monsters are mean, very polite.
Your horses get spooked by a thing they're unfamiliar with, and they're just trying to get through the road. You might act
Punch them.
rashly.
All of them.
All of them.
My new plan. I'm going to go punch them all. Yes, this is a good plan.
It's a good plan.
Said the that attacked you was, I guess, east.
No, the village is north. I was trying to fix the the swamp problem. Part of that is to our west. Have have a hag that has taken up residence, and her creatures, multiple number, are devouring swamp that is ever growing. However, behind me, to the east, is a large, almost flower thing, and it engulfed this. I would say it's some sort of gray, black orb that's in its middle, and it has risen up, and it has like blossoms in its head and multiple faces, all just made of plant material and fungus, and it's causing this growth. And so, while one things are eating, other things are growing, and the two things, one is going to win and spread. If the hag wins, the hag will just grow in power, take over as much as possible. If the thing that's has this orb in its body wins, the swamp just spreads more. It is out of balance.
Or option.
I agree. Pressing? If there was not swamp. Is that right?
This is perhaps true. Doesn't mean the feeding will stop, but
Stop.
I am okay for hunting it and then hunting a hag. Typical day that ends in Y.
Um,
Or
um, I guess I was just wondering, are they currently trying to take each other out, or are they kind of living together or thriving together?
I, I don't know if the egg knows of existence. Egg is on the sort of the far edge, started there and moved forward as more was devoured.
Got them to fight each
That's a fact.
Yeah, how that would
adequate
affect the
balance.
balance of.
Oh, fine. Okay, it's fine. I will just
I know the threat's
umbrella
apparent.
sword.
It might work.
If we walk into the swamp, are we going to turn into you?
No, do not quite understand what happened to me, though. Uh, there is voices here from talk to me and tell me what is natural, what is not, what they need to do, what they see as good, what they see as bad.
And the orb and the flower creature, they whispered, that is bad.
It is unnatural. Balance has not been maintained.
That if we that problem.
The balance, neither one of these exist here longer, is too much. Either way.
Got to go.
Can you let the swamp know that we're good? And then maybe we can travel a little easier?
With things out of balance, my power is limited. Help you push through. However, they will not interrupt your passage.
That worked for me.
To get rid of one thing before the other, perhaps I access help before you. I'm not sure. We meet all the beings that are lurking below, and do not know what will happen for everything. We are clear it is out of balance.
I understand. Do you have any advice for us? Swamp? Obviously, we can't travel.
Difficult going. It will be hard. You will not think. I can at least promise that, but you will be quite deep. Bugs. It will be difficult.
Hugs. That's okay. Where do we need to go? Which one do we want to go after first?
Can we convince the hag to attack the orb and then we kind of swoop in and take them both out? Tell the hag that they kill this urn monster, then they'll get more powerful.
Want us party egg and but it gives her power. Power?
Oh, I thought they could get more power.
We could try, or it does. One or the other.
Yeah.
Worth a shot. If not, we just fight.
Hag, yeah. I mean, we've done it before.
Have? Oh, we have. So tough.
We've haggled before.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no!
Adam, yeah. Oh.
Y'all with your puns are gonna be my reason for death.
Inspiration to Adam.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I really
Yes.
mean you have inspiration. Yeah.
Like it.
My only that threat and defense hag is somewhat more naturally unnatural. Orbs are very
True.
Button if you want the heck. Go.
Well, I mean, can put the hag on the back burner. I don't know if they've ever been really reasonable.
Okay, so you're going to the hag or the
It's the orb.
orb?
Orb, I
Okay,
think.
all right.
Yeah.
I think the orb is more pressing.
Okay. So you in your trek into the swamp, and it's thick. You can feel your feet in the mud even sink down a bit, and you're pulling up your heels, and it's just like a and a back in every step that you go. Rocks. This is at least up to here on you.
Oh,
How strong would I have to be? Like let rocks go to backpack on me.
Go to backpack.
Yeah.
Rocks. About how heavy are you?
I like 150. I don't. Yeah, he's like 4'11".
Yeah. So you can bear the weight, but you'll be going even slower.
Like I
I'm
think that's
already
okay.
carrying. Might as well just
I'll
backpack
carry
the party.
rocks. I'll carry rocks.
All right. You sink down a
Up.
bit more, and as the weight of rocks is added to your own, and you keep
We'll
going.
eat less chips.
Oh, you've got that haste potion. You could. Well, we might need that later.
And I need everyone to make a survival check. As it is hot, there are many bugs. There are the
Ew.
movement is slow and is hard. Even those being carried are just it's oppressive, it's thick, it's awful.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
11.
11
10.
and okay. Rocks.
To 4.
Kane is
4.
not wise.
Okay. Everyone except for Molly takes a point of exhaustion.
No.
Groovy.
Oh no.
So glad I just figured out how to do that on D&D Beyond.
We're tracking our.
Is anybody else just burnt out?
What?
Trudging
No.
Trudging through this swamp.
Tired getting carried.
It's a lot to hold on.
It's really yeah.
Yeah, the water of the swamp is like getting up on your hand, rocks kind of, and it's just making the hold slippery, and it's disgusting as you kind of feel plant matter between your fingers.
Yeah, and Sarissa is wearing full Victorian dress. So she's very unhappy.
On track.
Yeah. All right. And after what is only 15 minutes, but surely must have been an hour, in just about 60 feet away in this amongst some reeds and up above the water as giant vines seem to support this creature and that sink down into the muck. And on the top are these blossoms that are shut, and they're like a dark red, and they spread out on its head like a almost like a mushroom cap, but with flowers on top of it. And the middle is all these sort of weird twisted faces coming down, made of plants and vines and muck, and the space in between when the mouths open up are clearly the color of that orb you know so well at this point. And it looks out and it exhales, and it just a blast comes out, seemingly generating from it and the orb, and goes forward, and just you hear this as it all spreads water before it, and it just continues there.
I do not think we can.
I don't think
No.
it likes us.
Growing up more swamp.
It basically sort of a weird gray black blast came out of it, and it was just a single cylindrical beam coming out, and as that beam came out, it made spread the water around it as the beam is quite wide.
Is there like a tree or any kind of rock I could rocks on for now? Get them
No,
up out of the muck? Nope.
there's reeds, there's lily pads, there's just swamp muck everywhere around.
Don't worry, Molly. I've got your back.
Making it.
I would never.
I. Yeah.
Teresa, I am so sorry. I have to put you down so that I can fight.
Well,
Had a good run.
suck. Back.
All right. Put
And-
rocks. Rocks. Can you? We're close to something. Is that bad for you? Or
I mean, it's. I could take a couple of hits here, but I
no?
guess
It's bad. You stay
have-
here.
have we tried to talk to this thing yet? Maybe it's not evil.
Find faces and the orb and like.
Last
you
enemies.
I will go that way. And then,
Last enemies God sent after us were, and I don't think it's going to be nice. But what do I know?
And I'm gonna also attempt to like go around so that I can flank with Molly.
just sort of like
And
V out to either side
Yeah.
of the tree.
Pincer.
Okay, roll initiative.
Oh yes. I guess you're not talking. Talk fast, Rocks.
Rocks causes a distraction.
Right time.
30-20.
All right.
21 for Molly.
Okay.
13.
There's a 6. It's rolls today.
21. Kane was a 13.
Yep.
Rox is a
No, it's always good. Eric in the back, right?
Eric, yeah.
Sure.
that go. Sorry, 1 point, please.
All good. Longer.
If Kane's a Jordan, does
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. Molly, you are first.
Okay. Like to approach vine creature and use my bonus action for fighting. Check first. Check.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Oh. Roll of. Oh, sorry, 14.
Well, I got a 4, so.
Oh. Ooh. All right. So I will attack against it without advantage. 1 minute.
Okay.
So I will heroically trudge my way. Fuck. Fine.
Okay.
Try to just cut
This
it at
is
the base. I
difficult, so
can.
your movement is halved.
Okay. Is it
About-
more than 20 feet away?
Yes.
All right. I'll take a bow shot at it then. Very slowly move.
Okay.
Okay. 23 total to hit.
Yeah, that will hit. It's a
right.
large thing. It doesn't appear to have any armor other than the fleshy plant things, so.
Does 8 piercing damage with the bow and for another 14. 8 and I've just unmapped myself. 14 and 8. 22.
22.
There. Whew.
All right. Anything else?
No, I can't.
Okay. Carissa?
Yep.
Okay, what's the range on Thunderwave? $15 feet. You would have to get a whole lot closer. So it would be.
How far away am
You are about 60 feet. And it's halved because it's. Okay.
Netflix. Oop, didn't say that.
I?
That'll miss. Yeah, okay. Kane?
Well, before the creature, I did good. Okay. I would like to activate my umbrella.
Okay.
You never quite gave me the stats on what the damage of the umbrella is. You just told me that it does what it does for 3 rounds of combat.
Right. So, what are you trying to accomplish with the umbrella? What do you want
I
it to
am
do?
going to mow the swamp creature.
Okay, so same thing that happened before. All right, you're still 60 feet away and your movement is halved,
Okay, so
but you can
that's
activate
not gonna work.
You can activate the umbrella if you wish.
No, okay, so I was hoping I would have gotten close to Molly, but that's okay. I will instead. Do I have? I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on.
Nice.
So, Dex saving throw.
X saving throw. And do. And I got a 16.
That's rude.
Rude.
It's a swamp creature.
Who
How
knew this
dexterous
tree
is
was
it?
sexy?
That passed.
It's in its natural environment. It's fine.
That's. I'm. Well then. Okay, fine. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Molly.
All right.
Get a
Excellent.
+2 to your AC. All I got. And for my movement, I get as close as I can.
Okay. All right. Its turn. So, having being hit with an arrow, it sort of rotates, but it doesn't really rotate its feet around necessarily. It's more the center of all the weird faces and everything rotates. Kind of look over in your direction. And in a gliding movement, it starts towards you in the water, and it just sort of it almost glides as its roots just sort of slide along the bottom.
Nice.
And it can't quite reach anyone yet. However, it's going to, let's see here. Who would be near Molly?
Probably Rock.
Rox? Okay.
Well, how far did you move? Oh, sorry. I think you said 20.
Yeah, it moved 20 feet.
20 feet. I moved 20 feet away from rocks
Okay,
to get
you
to
moved
this.
20 feet. Okay. All right. So, Molly, unfortunately, this is only going to hit you as this
All right.
it roars and this wide beam, like you saw earlier, just comes out and launches toward you. And I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit.
No. Yay.
As you just like duck under the swamp as this beam just goes over you, separating the water. You feel that air as the water isn't above you anymore as you've ducked under it.
The
And
mohawk kind of flip.
and it makes this weird almost a roar, but again it's like a just air pushing through reeds or bamboo or whatever planty material it has, just flapping around. And Rox, it is your turn.
Sorry, I was just reacting to that there.
No worries.
Okay. So this thing is still like 40 feet away?
You haven't moved up to it, so it's still 40 feet because it moved up 20. So yeah.
Okay. Rox is gonna do something flashy because why not? He will Misty Step like 20 feet forward and 10 feet up.
Okay.
I mean, math probably doesn't work like that.
That's okay.
But
We'll let it go.
roundabouts there.
Yep. This sounds fun, so we're gonna go with it.
He will throw one of the pearls at the thing, which is a fireball.
Okay. Yep.
No one's
Yes.
been like And he'll try to aim it to not hit anyone else. It's a 20-foot sphere.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely hit part of the creature without.
That is a dex save of 15 on the creature's part.
Yep. Okay. Back to it. Go. All right. Dex save of 50. I get a 16. So half damage.
Dex save.
This thing is so dexterous. You're a swamp monster.
I think that's 12
It's a
fire
tree.
damage,
This is
25
ridiculous.
half.
Okay. 12 fire damage. Yes. Do that.
It doesn't like fire damage.
You never know. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, 12 damage. Okay. And so, since you went up in the air, you threw the bead and you just sort of land back into the swamp.
Yes.
Okay, so you go back in and you kind of squish down, just covering yourself head to toe, and for a moment, and you can get back up. So again, it's still like up to it's now like your chin almost. And
This is my nightmare.
You don't have to doggy paddle.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, a level 5 hype train in chat. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay.
What is going on?
Thank you so much. We appreciate
thank
that.
You,
That's amazing.
So many gift
Fenburrows
subs.
and 2 beefy arms.
Thanks for
Excellent.
coming by, Fanny.
Thank you. All right.
A homebrew.
Also, DC,
Hey.
you now have a sub.
Yay.
Home game.
We're back to the top of the round. Molly.
All right. So this thing.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh! Look
jeez.
at
Oh, wow.
Holy cow,
more
Fenbros.
subs.
Thank
Thank
you.
Fenbros. Hype train.
Hi.
Yay.
Fanny, what are you doing?
All right. Rox already has inspiration. The rest of you get inspiration for the chat being so awesome.
Fanny, I love you. Please
Thank
don't
you,
kill me on
guys.
Monday. Please don't kill me on Monday.
He's buttering you up to kill you.
Yes, he is. I feel it.
So I moved 20 feet, 60. It moved 20 forward, so now it's only 20 away from me.
Yes.
Right. Perfect. I will use my 20 feet to get up to it. And then
Okay. When you get
not great.
when you get within 10 feet of it, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. $18.
You make it, you are fine. It you get a sense that some sort of vines were almost trying to wrap around you and just hold you in place and almost force you under, but and it's more of a mental thing almost. But you're able to kind of get out of it and just clear your mind and focus on what you're about to do.
And I will use my bonus action to dash and activate my spider climbing,
Okay.
to move the extra 40 feet up it. I want to get
Okay.
up towards the faces.
Excellent. All right, you're up towards the faces. There's, I want to say eyes, but they're not quite really, and a couple of them kind of turn and look.
I want to be above wherever that blast keeps coming from. Is 40 feet high enough to get above the
Yeah, that'll
beam?
get you
Okay.
above the beam.
That's how we're all right. Madam, sir, and then just stab with the dagger.
All right, go for it.
Oh, that's not. Sorry, everybody. 3 plus 9.
9 is a miss.
All right, but I'm spider climbing on top of this thing. Just there for the duration.
All right, Sarissa.
Okay. Oh wow. Hello, Anon. Ew.
All right.
Heck it.
Yes, 18 plus 6 will hit. Yes. And the damage? 11. Okay. So your chill touch goes out and it sort of freezes part of the one area around the faces, and the cold just digs in and it shakes it off. It's clearly damaged, that area.
I apparently have sound.
I hear you.
That
Subtitles are
says I
going.
have no sound.
Everything I see. Good.
And y'all. Ow.
Quieter, but
Maybe turn up your mic and Zoom. All I can recommend at this point.
That better?
Hopefully.
Awesome.
it's been going.
That is weird. Okay.
Computer hates me today, y'all.
Affected by
All right. Sarissa, is that your go?
Yeah.
Okay. Kane?
So, I'm going to use my. How far exactly is it from me at this point? Because I moved 15 feet towards it, but then it moved 20 feet away.
Yeah, it was coming closer, so you can get up to it if you want to.
I am going to use my bonus action to Misty Step my way to it,
Okay.
because this is getting ridiculous.
Once you get within 10 feet of it, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I can. Oh, yay! 30-20.
All right, you make it. You have the same effect that Molly did, except you're fine.
And now, I should like to stab. But with the umbrella mowing action thing.
Okay, so
Yes.
you put your will into the umbrella again. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Hail me now. Nice. 18.
18. Okay, you feel a connection to it, but this time it doesn't ask for blood from you, essentially, like it did before.
Okay.
And the blades just sort of, boom, come out. Now you've already used your bonus action to Misty Step, so
Yes. So I just have my action.
yeah, we'll give you the preparing of the weapon for free here. So
Yes.
the blades come out. For those just joining us, the umbrella pops open, and from the little ribs and spines, large blades like they belong on a lawnmower, except sharper, come out in front of her and start spinning around. And you can make a normal weapon attack into this thing.
Nice. 25 to hit.
That's it. Roll me 3d8.
Oh. A 7. Am I adding anything to it?
Your normal damage bonus.
So 10 damage total.
10 total. All right. You cut into this thing with your umbrella.
Best purchase I.
All right. Yeah, you just dig into the plant matter that's there and it scrapes away at it.
And would I have a second attack?
Yes. Yep, you get 2 attacks, so yeah,
Ian.
sure thing.
Much better. Much better. That's gonna be 21 damage.
What'd you roll to hit?
Nice.
3, right, oh. Wow. Brain? Hello? 12 hit? Got so
12?
excited about damage. Yeah.
All
12
right.
hit.
You hit. Yep. So 21?
Yeah.
Okay. You just made it. All
Oh,
right.
phew.
Its turn. Kane. You are stabbing and rotating into it.
I am.
Large viney tentacles pop out of the swamp, and they all flap at you.
Okay.
First attack, rolled a natural 1. So
Not.
its vines kind of wrap up along itself, and it can't quite hit you with it as it's having trouble. However, it gets another attack. No. All right. So the next attack on this will have advantage as its vines are just confused and wrapped up as I rolled another natural 1. So
Hey,
Oh, your dice don't like you.
yeah.
Kind of okay with
Kind of okay with it. All right. So Rox, you are up next.
hey, you said there was an advantage to be had.
Yep.
And shoot a guiding bolt at it.
All right.
Well, let's just go 3rd level here.
You have advantage on the attack.
24 and 17.
Oh yeah. Either way, that hits. So
That is 19. Not divine damage. What is it? Radiant,
Radiant?
damage.
radiant
Yes.
damage. Okay.
And then the next attack made before my next turn has advantage because it's like glittery stuff.
All right. Molly.
fighting thing is glowing. This is very helpful. Just note down at rocks and try to like flip the dagger back into it. Up again.
Okay.
$24.
24 will hit.
All right. Seven plus 11, so 18 piercing damage from the first attack.
18 piercing damage. Okay.
And my bonus action, I flip the dagger to my offhand. I don't know why. We just do. Stab again.
Okay.
Flavor points.
Yeah. All for naught. It was a 9.
9. That is a miss. And
Good. Totally ineffective.
at this point, you hear that you stab into it, right? And it starts rocking. You hear this gurgling sound as it sucks in more swamp and stuff into it. And let's see here. As it does this, it seems to heal itself. as the swamp it's in regenerates it.
Welp. That sucks.
Need paper towels. Soak up the swamp.
So, Sarissa, it is your turn.
Okay. Gonna rail. Ooh, that one.
All right. We'll roll your damage dice twice.
$25 damage.
25 damage. Okay. It at that blast, lots of it just sort of falls off as it freezes in chunks, and it starts coming down around it and splashing into the swamp. And the orb's still there, but it's kind of quivering itself.
Like it.
And Kane.
Return of the lawnmower umbrella.
Okay.
So that's going to be an 18 hit.
That'll hit.
Rubbish for damage. 13 slashing.
So tell me how you lawnmower this thing to its final resting spot.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes. I want to specifically target all of those faces and cut them in half.
All right.
Well, to pieces.
So you go through it, and you're cutting into the orb as the plant matter slices. As you slice through the plant matter, and you're just hitting it them all, and you're going around and around, and it falls, and then the orb falls, and whoosh in the swamp, and the orb starts to glow and vibrate. What do you do?
Time to move.
Um,
All right, everyone can make a dex. Make a athletics, or I'll even give you acrobatics check, depending how you get out of the way of the explosion that might suck you into the orb dimension.
I just missed away.
Sure.
Okay, that's all I do.
Oh, hell yes.
and
Same.
this isn't save, right? This ability.
Yep, that's an ability check.
Actually, Rox is going to use this portent roll of 17 because
Okay.
I'm rolling real bad.
Got a 13.
13. Molly, it's
Nope.
rough, but you're being pulled
Oh.
into this thing.
Did I drive the dagger
It's
into the
pulling you.
bitey bits to try to keep it from pulling me in, just delay as long as possible?
You're trying. Your party has one chance
Ah!
to save you, but however, they Misty stepped. And how far away does Misty Step take you?
30 feet.
30 feet. They're 30 feet
Rox-
away.
Rox did not Misty Step.
Rox did not Misty Step. Rox held on. So, Rox, if you have a clever plan, you might be able to help Molly, or you might get in with her.
Uh-oh.
Rope.
Rox is going to cast web on her.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait,
That's clever.
are there anchor points in, are there reeds and stuff?
There's some reeds, yeah.
Yeah, he'll try to cast web on her and run her direction.
Okay. Uh, Molly, make another. This thing kind of has you in the grip, but make another Dex acrobatics check.
Great. Oh wait, I have inspiration, right? Can I burn it to roll with advantage?
Sure.
Like I don't want to. I don't want to go in the orb, guys.
Not again.
Well,
Not
it's double
again.
13. That makes it a 19.
19. Okay.
Yes.
It's still going, but you are stable this round, this turn. So you're not moving anywhere, but it's still, you got in there. It's still going, but you haven't moved.
Um. think.
Oh, how far away is Ollie from the orb?
Molly was essentially right on top of it. So she probably got maybe with the swamp 15, 10, 15 feet away.
At my action, I can 5 feet.
But it's still difficult terrain.
But it's still. Well, no, I mean like that's with my everything being halved.
Oh, okay.
I can.
All
Yeah,
right.
I
Want
Yeah.
to try something crazy?
Is
It's all that ever works. Go.
Rox is gonna take another one of the beads and throw it into the orb.
oh no.
Oh!
All right.
Gods. Rocks, why?
Oh, you
Oh,
meant
no.
that. You meant that.
That kind of crazy.
Oh,
The bead goes and it gets sucked right in.
Well, that didn't work.
Aw.
Just waiting for there to be a boom.
supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Broke it last time. Can I try to shoot it just to finalize whatever?
Yeah. Can certainly
I
try.
know it's gonna explode.
It's already sort of exploding because Kane cut into it when they
Oh.
did the lawnmower thing to faces, and all just sort of spun and cut into everything.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we just threw an unmitigated fireball into a random realm.
Yep.
I have a question.
Okay.
This thing is magical, right?
Yep.
Can I cast a spell magic?
I'll give it a chance. Sure. At disadvantage. If there is or advantage for me, whichever way that works. So
It above. Yeah, if it's above a certain level, I think you just have to roll, Crystal, roll with your spell modifier to see if you need it.
okay, roll with disadvantage. $18. All right. You have definitely lessened the effect, and Molly is safe for the time being. Your feet can finally
Oh.
plant. It's still going, but you sort of lessen the area that it's affecting, and it's still rotating around, and eventually you see a little puff of smoke come up.
I'll back up. I could move everything halved. I put everything into it.
Okay.
I will scan that I have 30 feet.
All right. And so the anyone else want to do anything?
This is gonna miss.
Okay.
Rox will move half 25 feet.
All right. So the orb just explodes and a shockwave goes out, and you're all kind of rattled back a bit. kind of knocking you all off balance a little as this just tremendous shockwave goes out, and then it just sort of pieces of it are floating top of the water.
That was fun.
I didn't go to another dimension.
We didn't.
The
Excellent.
gods for that.
However, a fireball did.
Yeah, I don't feel great about that. Let's just kind of leave that out of the report. Maybe
I agree. Maybe it was an evil dimension. Don't know.
that's very possible.
It was the puppy
um,
dimension. No, I'm kidding.
PC.
I wouldn't do that. No.
No.
Should we gather shards again?
Yeah.
So,
Probably. Then we have to worry about the hag. I am out of else.
I don't know what that means. Could have a long journey to go and rest. I mean, ag.
Well, if this thing was making the swamp, is it going to start, I guess, shoring up around us?
Stop growing. Could ask Thorn. Back single.
Worry some friend and
It isn't how I would have thought he would end, but I don't think they turned him. Don't know those related. It's something we'll revisit when we get back to town.
Got a lot on our plate. I dare say we are swamped with activities.
Krista
Yeah,
is going
our
to
schedule
reach
has really
over
gotten
and
bogged down. Yeah.
bat rocks on the back of the head. Just because.
Okay, all right.
I will pick rocks back up. Head back toward left Thorn.
Okay, pick rocks back up. Again, it's another grueling trudge back.
Don't worry, y'all. I will cast prestidigitation out of the.
And you get back to where you left Single Thorn. You're on the road.
Still there doing it.
He's still there. Standing,
Thorn?
waiting.
Any difference from your friends?
Yes, you have stopped for expansion. It'll take a while, but the egg is not allowed to grow in power. Normal.
Yeah. Working on that. Is there a safer place we can rest on? Drier? And
He closes his eyes and concentrates, and off in the distance, sort of hear a rumbling and gurgling and popping as something comes out of the swamp, and you can't quite see what it is. But you hear just these noises coming, and he looks at you and says, "All right, have a shelter. Move towards the hag."
thank you. Like right up on the mic.
Thanks. I'm afraid there is some bad news, though.
What?
Well, Single Thorn, you may have to change your name to like several thorns, given your current situation. I'm just gonna go to the island.
I will drop you in.
That will help.
If his plant mouth could form a smile, it sort of almost does.
In the meantime, take care, Thorn.
One question for Thorn.
Yes.
It is a very long shot, I think. Like the longest of long. But do you think perhaps a spell such as Lesser Restoration help you?
I believe I am beyond such things.
Offer.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for the shelter.
All right. You'll have to trudge through a lot of swamp, but eventually you get to a point where floating is this platform of reeds, and there's a sort of bamboo house almost made for you. So you'll have to climb up onto these things, but and it'll be kind of wobbly because you're just floating stuff, and it'll sink a bit due to your weight. But it's a shelter. It won't be very warm, but
Or we're headed there, but before Molly leaves, turning to Singleton, one more question: was it Scraps?
yes.
Hear that?
Poisoned me. They cut into me. They took my former self and threw me into swamp.
We'll not go on it. I'll do like the little hand symbol. Makes no sense to anyone but us. Before I head out.
All right.
Rock's backpack.
And I'll help everybody
It's yours. Hot topic today.
I feel like it would be more at box one. It's a subset of Hot Topic. That's
okay.
But it rhymes with rocks.
exactly.
All right. So you go in, and anything you want to do, or are you just all gonna take a long rest?
Before we lay down, Sarissa will rest it.
Okay.
I'll check the perimeter really quickly. Or in general, we're safe. So Thorn said the hag had minions, right?
Yeah. There doesn't appear to be anything around you.
Kane
And
will offer.
I was going tired.
Well, probably better to do. And then and rocks.
Rocks will help with the prestidigitation. Imagine it's like Carissa and Rocks are spraying each other with hoses. Like, yep, okay.
Apparently, our audio is.
Setting.
All right. I'll try a couple things. So first watch. Are you guys talking to each other? Just kind of going about?
So, Molly,
Yes.
you are very acrobatic and dexterous and agile. Was that always something that you focused on when you were like trying to be a person when you were little? Or is it something that you came into more as an adult?
When you say trying to be a person, there's like a half smirk. You could say that. when I was newer to the world, I guess, uh, a building collapsed on me and shattered basically everything. And there was no healer. So when I recovered, things were not the same. And it's why I look different. And like her musculature is kind of odd. Um, just like bulky in different places and not quite connected properly. And you might notice that she has on her skin like tattoos, just fine lines that look like, the posing figures that artists have.
Mhm.
Those mannequins, she's got them at all her joints and along all her limbs. And she just says, well, they said I was broken. So I made myself something better and stronger. But the marks remind me where I came from. So, yes,
Why are you so very cool?
I am
People
just
told
myself.
you were broken, and you defied every odd. And look at you now. You are so strong and wonderful.
That is very kind of you. People are not as kind always. So,
Oh, I know. Where I grew up is not good.
is it far from here?
Very far. I've only been in this place. I moved to this place the day before I met you.
Oh, very recently.
Yes.
And that's why everything is strange for you.
Yes.
Hmm.
There are people in where the people who run the place where I lived are not kind. Um,
Hmm.
Are Sarissa and Rox asleep?
Sarissa's half asleep.
half
She's
asleep.
listening.
Shit.
Can I do a perception check to see if Kane notices?
Sure.
I'm gonna do a deception check.
I figured.
I mean, I could start rolling investigation. It's passive 18. What do you want from me?
I got 16 plus 5. So
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Dang.
undo. So Kane thinks you're asleep. But Kane kind of looks at Molly and then drops the accent. I've been on the run for a while, actually. I did things that people that run my town don't appreciate.
Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well,
Kane is my name. Ekaros isn't, but Kane is.
your name doesn't matter to me. Only you do. And I will keep you safe. And she'll just kind of like give her the like one arm hug we've done before.
Kane will gladly lean into that hug. I know that you will. I trust you. I trust all of you, really. It's just, at some point, I got so used to speaking like that now it happens in my brain. Because I don't know if they're going to come after me or when. I'd really prefer they didn't. I saved someone I wasn't supposed to.
Oh. Someone good or bad? Both?
Good who made a mistake.
Ah. I know what it is like to live not knowing when people are coming after you. Eventually you
figured.
find them. That solves the problem.
Yeah.
Sarissa's going to, without opening her eyes, Kane,
Uh-oh. You just see Kane go pale. Oh, I am in trouble.
you're not in trouble, love. You never have to lie to me.
I trust all of you. I do. Again, it's just habit.
I understand.
Just like look at rocks expecting something like sorry.
See, he's just passed out with like a half-eaten lemon meringue pie at his side.
Oh my god.
Perfect. That is how we'll get ants.
That is indeed how we'll get ants. Or worse, the swamp.
Oh gods.
Kane's
Oh.
just gonna steal the pie and split it between them and Molly.
Nice.
Yes.
A little bit of crumbs.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
Oh.
Sarissa will get up since it's probably her time for watch anyway. You two
Okay.
should get some rest.
That awkward shuffle of like someone who overheard your conversation. You're like, yeah. Okay.
You've nothing to worry about from me, either of you.
Mm.
I also know what it's like to be chased.
We should all have
Wow.
like a talk sometime, right? That it just seems
Probably, but maybe not in a
Not tonight.
swamp with a hag.
not today. No.
Aw. Thank you, Tabletop Santa.
Oh.
That's cute.
Yeah. And Molly will just kind of sit down cross-legged in like a meditative pose, and that's just how she's gonna sleep, with just her head kind of down.
Kane literally looks at this and then looks at Sarissa, because remember the last time that Molly slept in a weird position, and Kane just goes, I wasn't joking last time. Is this normal?
I have no idea. Humans are weird.
You're really correct. And Kane's just gonna go to sleep. Well, trance.
Rox, did you take a watch?
I think Rox has the last watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sarissa,
Yeah.
your watch passes just fine. Do you want to do anything during it, or?
Sarissa will meditate a bit on the voices that she heard before and that connection that she now feels.
As you do this, from you know it's coming from below, like in the swamp. You hear it's low. It's not overwhelming, but you know there's more voices down there.
Interesting. And she will just meditate on that and keep her eyes half open
Okay.
until it's, I don't know, like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Okay,
And
Rox. Oh.
she'll go over and tap Rox on the forehead. Rox,
Yeah, yes.
time
Yes.
for your watch.
Okay, no. I like rub the sleep out of his eyes. Anything happened while I was asleep that I should know about?
No, not at all.
All right, well, get some rest. I'll try to keep the bugs at bay, I guess.
Rox, as you take your watch, you hear a rustling from one of your pockets.
I'll quickly look around and make sure that everyone's still there.
Yep.
Well, I don't remember grabbing another coin avatar and like fish in there.
It seems to be a pocket where you would keep bags of chips.
Oh, my chip bag pocket. I forgot about you. Oh.
So you pull out your bag of chips, and eyes open up and a mouth, and it says, "So, you didn't think you had a god?"
I just, I never had met you. I recently got the clerical abilities. Can I eat a chip out of you?
I'm not the chips, or this bag, really. So, sure. If that
Well,
makes
I
you
mean,
feel better, I really don't care.
mean, how often does a god tell you to eat chips out of them? I'm gotta take a chance of that.
It tastes like a normal chip.
Who will lie? This is the best chip I've ever had. What is your name, perchance?
I am Bocob.
Oh, well, I guess would Rocks have heard of this guy before?
Yes.
Oh, the uncaring. What are you doing here? I mean, thank you for
And yes,
caring
they are
enough to
all,
show up.
being Bocob, they are all dressed chips. So, thank you for that, chat. Well, I thought you should at least know of my existence, since you seemed ignorant of it.
You're right. That's totally on me. I need to seek more knowledge, and you know, I have been trying. I've healed people. If that's, you know, and I don't know if you were watching earlier, but I totally lit that tree monster up with a guiding bolt. I think that's from you, big guy, or big. I'll just go big deity. I don't know what you identify as. It's fine.
Fine. Whatever. Yes, you're doing good, or whatever. Yes. Those orbs. Those are interesting. They block powers that they shouldn't. You should look into them. And I sort of like how your magic is knack based. Most people, they all collect dung for fireballs and everything, but you at least, throw a chip in or something. At least it's different than the tedium I see from everyone else.
Yeah, I've been working on this this grinder here, and he like pulls out a little grinder. And I was thinking this could maybe be my what I channel you through. That sounds weird. I don't know, but I can look into the orbs for you. I heard from Kane that their god couldn't talk to them for 8 months or find them.
Huh. All right. Well,
Would you like a piece of pie? Look and see that his pie tin is gone. Would you like a piece of the orb? I've got that.
I need you to study that.
Oh, yeah, of course. Duh. Well, yeah, I got you.
Yes. Is there anything else you need? What?
Uh, I mean, if you want to throw a couple more spells my way, I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
Those things come in time. You know that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you offered. I thought I would just you shoot for the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need like a sacrifice or
No, I don't
an
care about any of
offering?
that.
Oh, okay.
Only
You
knowledge.
just knowledge. All right. Well, I will figure out what's going on with these orbs.
They're one of the curiosities of this realm currently.
Agreed. We've been sucked through several of them, and I still have not even scratched the surface.
All right, well, get to scratching.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And the face just fades away and poof. Just little chip dust comes out.
You will lick the chip dust off his fingers and just like kind of look to the sky. It's like, hey, next time you come back, can you be like a rack of limbs, ribs is what I'm trying to say. A rack of ribs.
Oh gods.
No pressure though.
There is no reply.
Ah.
I think that went well.
Still asleep.
All right.
Oh.
And as you complete your rest, getting up in the swamp for the next day, we will call it for a close here. And we'll travel very far away from where our inspectors currently are to a person on a throne with very long hair flowing down about them. The throne is. It looks uncomfortable, like it wasn't quite made for them, but it is very ornate. And it has gold trim around it, and there are four orbs floating around this person as their hair flows down, and a red carpet goes down before them. Footsteps coming closer to them. Comes up a a thin being in armor of silver and brass, making almost no noise, except for when the footfall hits the carpet kind of awkwardly. They run up and they bow to this person in the throne. They say, "My queen, we have a name." They apparently call themselves the Inspectors. And that's where we'll end. So, thank you everyone for watching.
Yep.
What?
Don't forget we have to draw our entry.
Nice.
And we will
Or-
draw our winner, so
Yeah. Go.
of the giveaway.
Do, do,
Who snitched?
our winner is
Convenient plot device.
Fast and Cider. Congratulations.
Yay, Bass Insider, congratulations. Please have your Twitch whispers open, and I will contact you with the code after the stream. Thank you. All right.
Congrats.
Yay.
So, I mean, you're level 5. You're getting kind of known around. You know, there are some tales being spread of your exploits.
Darn it.
I thought that would wait till like level 7.
Yeah. Feels like level 7 stuff.
Or like
We
level
just
10?
feel so squishy still. We just, you just squish us and we take 10 damage.
Well, we are foiling all their plans.
True.
What are these plans?
Don't know.
I don't know. I am afraid. I am afeared. Ugh.
All right. So, let's go around and give our outros. We'll start in. Let's start with Vera.
Hi, I'm Vera. You can find me at Vera Says Dragons just about everywhere on the internet. Currently, this is my only active project, but more are in the works, so let's pray for me. Yay, go to someone else.
Yay, Adam.
Yeah, I'm Adamus Lamas everywhere else. I am in a Curse of Strahd game every other Sunday on Featherfall Tabletop. I'm here every Thursday, and starting at the end of the month on Tuesday, I've got a game coming up. More on that in a later date, though. Thank you.
Lori.
Hey everybody, my name is Lori, aka Calamity Jane. You can find me on Twitter at Calamity_Jane, Jayn. You can also find me on the Gilding Light Discord and the D&D Beyond Discord. So if you want to come by and say hello, sign up. You can see me there.
And Crystal.
Oh boy. Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. I am pretty much just here every Thursday. And then every Tuesday night, you can find me in the chat on twitch.tv/the Empath Theater, watching Pawns of Prometheus because it's a fantastic show and they are all friends. And yes.
All right. And I've been your DM for this session. I'm DC. You can find me everywhere under DC Lasair. That's DC LASAIR, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Come by my Twitch channel tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. I play Hades on Fridays. So Hades Fridays, yay! A lot of fun. I'm also a producer for Gilding Light and moderator on many channels on Twitch. So if you see me, come by, say hi. I'll probably say hi back and tell me about your hats. Yeah.
He's very nice. Like he's wonderful. Like look at the smile. It's wonderful.
Look at this guy.
Go say hi to our DM.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And talk with him about hats. He is the Hatomancer. It's
It
wonderful.
really is.
All right.
Can I plug one thing?
Yeah.
Last thing?
Go for it.
Sorry. Tomorrow on Friends Who Rolled Dice, there's a group playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians at 4 p.m. Pacific, and they are raising money for Austin Urban League because Texas may have had an issue lately or recently. So yeah, if you can go there and support, please do.
And what was that channel again?
Friends Who Roll Dice.
Friends Who Roll Dice. If someone could put that in chat for me, that'd be great.
Okay, I can throw that in there.
All right. Thank you
Okay.
very much. All right. So, thank you all very, very much for watching. Thank you so much for the hype train earlier. Thank you for staying with us through the audio issues. We appreciate you. Please come back, see us next week. Same time, same channel. All these lovely people doing all the lovely things. And there'll probably be a hag and more chips. Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
So, please
See you next week.
be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.